Well, it's an unfair fight. In one corner, the world's richest man. The other, a Gold Coast mum running a business from her home. It's all over a name.
I think it's bullying. They're just crushing us. I don't know what to do.
Reem Dagmarsh is a social media star and in recent years has been sharing her daughter's autism journey with her 200,000 followers.
My daughter Kenzie was diagnosed with autism at the age of 2. And I knew back then that my life is about to change forever. So I couldn't go back to full-time work.
So she started her own line of skincare products called Ken's Beauty, named after daughter Kenzie.
One for Mama. One for Mama. Delicious.
She hoped it could counterbalance some of the stigma associated with autism.
We wanted to break that. We wanted to change the picture and tell the world that autistic kids are beautiful, and we started Ken's Beauty inspired by our daughter's internal beauty.
Her first product was a Moroccan exfoliating glove before expanding to a skin cream and hair care products. Kenzie's speech has improved rapidly over the past 2 years.
Ken's Beauty.
And she loves seeing her name on her mum's products.
Do you like having your name on the box?
Yeah, my name is on the box.
She was like, it's got Kenzie, there's 100 Kenzies everywhere. And she was like really happy.
But that's where this feel-good story ends. Thanks to one of the biggest business empires on the planet. Bernard Arnault has just taken the mantle from Elon Musk as the richest man in the world. His $200 billion fortune driven from his Louis Vuitton group, which owns 75 luxury brands. One of them, the Paris fashion house Kenzo. One business is called Kenzo, the other Ken's Beauty. But lawyers for the French fashion giant claim this little Aussie brand is deceptively similar to theirs, issuing a letter of demand that Reem dropped the name immediately.
A 5-year-old would be able to tell the difference between Kenzo and Ken's Beauty. I mean, they're two totally different names. And even our brand is very different. Our colours, our logos, our products are different.
How do you feel about what Kenzo's trying to do here?
I think it's bullying. I think it's just a big corporate bullying a small business, because we're not a threat to them. We're just a small startup, a family business.
Reem's Gold Coast home doubles as her showroom and mail centre too.
Do you really think the world's richest man should be worried about little old Ken's Beauty?
I don't think he should notice that I exist at all.
Reem's monthly sales targets would generate about the same revenue as one Louis Vuitton handbag.
They surely couldn't be any threat at all to the giant Kenzo.
Not for a small startup like us. I mean, they're giant. They're a giant brand. And I feel like they're just crushing us.
Well, we see it all the time. Lawyers are trying to protect big brands.
Patent lawyer Sharon Givney believes the dominant letter O in Kenzo should give Reem a chance of fighting to keep her brand, if she can afford the legal bills.
In my experience, companies such as Louis Vuitton almost have endless resources when it comes to this sort of thing. And they can basically keep coming back to the small company until the small company simply runs out of puff and out of money for that matter.
We act for a better world.
You won't see anything about crushing small startups in the flowery corporate videos on the Louis Vuitton Group website.
Proud to act for a better society. To support progress that benefits everyone.
Also highlighting their commitment to hiring people with disabilities and support for small startups, as long as they're not called Ken's Beauty. Kenzo's corporate creed goes even further.
Kenzo has been infusing positive energy and contagious freedom for half a century.
Are you feeling the positive energy and contagious freedom that Kenzo is infusing around the world?
I feel the toxicity and the bullying, definitely.
A spokesperson for Kenzo says,
discussions have been initiated with the founder of Ken's Beauty without ever questioning the existence, the values and the functioning of this brand, but simply to avoid any risk of confusion to the public. We are willing to reach an amicable agreement that will preserve our mutual interests, just as we wish full success to Ms. Dugmarsh.
Reem says her requests for mediation have been ignored, along with the fact part of her profits are donated to autism research.
It's not more of the financial profit. We want to tell the world that Kenzie is beautiful, autistic kids are beautiful, and this is why we started all this.
How are you feeling about the possibility of losing your daughter's name from the business?
Very, very upset. I'm very upset because I put my heart and soul into this business. So I just want them to leave me alone.
Well, Reem heard from Kenzo's lawyers today. They're willing to negotiate, but she'll still have to change the name, and that will cost her money. Could just be me, but surely they should just drop it.